So hello and welcome to a quick update on the Tardis console. So the time rotor is back in place. The discs and discs, I call them cheese wheels, they're back in place, and bigger one on top. They've been painted again, slightly touched up in some areas with sellotape and things and some masking tape. But yeah, they're back to normal. So obviously I did a video fix this earlier. Still light comes through, but nothing I can do about that yet. Other things, but you know, the TARDIS is all together. Still needs painting down the bottom. Still needs painting, obviously, some areas, especially up there. And definitely does need fixing. I don't know why it keeps going out of focus. Focus. Yeah. And obviously things, but it's starting to look good again. I'm getting happy with it again. And if I turn out the lights, should be able to see the blue lights at the bottom, because why not? That it's looking good. So you know, the mesh panels are still holding up, really solid. Some of these panels are a bit, well, you know, a bit bouncy, but not really, because I've got a lot to hold it up. But yeah, it looks good. The lights are working. Some of these things, it's hard not to fiddle about with the console. And stuff. And then we've got this light here, and I think there's a light over here. There is. And then go around here, there's a light here. And that's the only lights for now. So you know, there you go, there's the TARDIS console. And now I've got it really high so you can sort of see from the top view, and I'll turn on the lights so you can see all the bits and bobs on the console. It's pretty cool, and you can see inside the plant pot if you really wanted. You're not really supposed to see up here anyway, so it's not to the nicest point. And yeah, I'm just then here's it from outside. Hello me. Here you can sort of walk in, and this light's turned on, but oh well. Now I've got a lot. But yeah, look at that. That's a lovely shot. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to like it again, like really a lot. Turn that off. Save the battery. And we'll be turning this off soon, because the living crisis is really affecting my family. So we're going to struggle. So might not have this on all the time. And I'm going to have to start using it as my hobby again, or maybe get a new hobby, because I can't sit on my computer all day anymore. But hopefully that'll pass eventually, I guess. But yeah, I've got one of these square base pyramids on this panel, because there is one above the phone in like series 1 to series 2, which means the one on here has turned into one of these, but that's okay for now, because I was just experimenting, I guess. I want to see what it looks like on a mesh panel, and it looks quite good. This panel doesn't get a lot of light, so you know, to have the light in it is quite good. And these are just some LEDs that I found. And there's one on this thing, of course, which I did show. They're just some fun things to add around the console to have. Got some hard drive things. I tried to get the motor out of this, but I couldn't. I've no idea why. I tried everything. It didn't really work. The switchboard has gone back to the smaller one because it's so raised. I can't have a bigger one. So it's gone back to a smaller one, which means I can fit more on this panel probably and stuff. Oh my god, that is why I don't play with the neighbour kids, because that's what they sound like. I don't know if you were able to hear that, but all that's come out of the thing. But yeah, the paperweight's still up, still got to get more. This is a temporary one, just on the thing. There's the orange one. I plan to get an actual yellow one, because this is yellow, but if you look on the 11th hour, when the TARDIS is crashing, you'll be able to see for a split second that one of these is orange and then one of them is yellow. So I'd really quite like to get a yellow one. Then here's the purple one, which, yeah, it's alright I guess, but I want to change it to maybe a clear one or something, or something like that, you know. I want to have clear ones, red ones, orange ones, and a yellow one, or multiple yellow ones. Depends. Yellow ones are quite rare to come across, and I'm trying to get them to be more IKEA, like this one, because apparently they're originally from IKEA. But then this one down here, it's got to have gold and green in it, which I have found the correct one on eBay several times, but I passed on it because I don't have enough money for that quite yet. So, you know, the monitor I still need to get a extension lead for, because the one that I used before is currently being used for something else, which I prioritize more than this. Then I've obviously got to get something to hook it up to, which it just takes the three I don't know what you call it, I can't really remember, but the red, white and yellow cords, so I feel like I can hook it up to a spare PS2 or something that I've got, and I don't know, it might have to go under a panel, which I really don't want. Could just hook it up to this thing again, which, in fact, this, hold on. Yeah, it should have been a wire hanging from the top, and that little thing I just showed is just in there. So now there's a wire which actually leads to these two things, and that's a Lego piece, but it makes for cool tubing and fits in these little thingamajiggies, so, you know, some use. And then this cable down here, the phone cable, that's going to be put up there as well, so I'll just cut to that. Got two wires hanging from the console, which I always quite liked. Still got to get some of that, what do you call it, conduit? Conduit? Doesn't sound right. And they would just turn their lights on. That's next door, I can't really control that. Conduit sort of piping, I don't know, it's just what we call it, isn't it? But, you know, got to get some of that. So, that'll be sorted. And yeah, the bin bags have got to go back on, which I do really want to replace them at some point, but I can't afford that. So, you know, bin bags are better than nothing, I suppose. But I've got to tape them on properly next time, because last time I didn't, and they just looked a bit baggy. So, baggy, get it? Anyway, these, I've been seeing if I can get some varnish paint or glossy paint to make them look a bit more like porcelain, and Biodoctor's been helping me out, saying I've got to make these look a bit flatter because they look a bit like semicircles, which they do kind of, yeah. I mean, if it was a right angle, then it would be a semicircle, but I see where he's coming from, yeah. But unfortunately, the thing is, I'd have to cut up the panels a bit more, because, well, I'd rather have them go around like the table is, because the table is completely round, so it'd be genuinely perfect for it. But I'd have to cut some of the panels a bit more, which is a treacherous task, and the mesh panels I'd have to, well, I'd sort of have to hammer in place, I guess, which might be a bit difficult. One, I can't find a hammer, so yeah, but I was meant to hammer them in anyway.